Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you have all had an absolutely fantastic week. So the giveaway for today is win a Nova chocolate hamper. It's valued at 600 Rand. And I'm going to be unboxing the hamper that I received, which is the same one that is for the giveaway today. So, yeah, very exciting. I got my first delivery from Nova Chocolate as a brand ambassador. So I am super, super, super excited to share that with you. I really love chocolate. So here we go. This is the box I received. Check it out. I'm like, yes, please. So here we go. So the first thing is that there's this cutest little card that came with it. Chocolate doesn't ask silly questions. Chocolate understands. And I'm like, yeah, I am 100% with that. And a beautiful with compliments from Nova at the back, which is really, really cool. So I've got to admit, I actually opened this box and I started nibbling on the chocolate baking buttons, the milk chocolate ones, because I couldn't help myself. And my neighbor came over and she brought me chocolate cupcakes that she baked for my recipe. And we were talking about baking. And then I'm like, I wonder what's in the box. So I opened it up and her and I started like chowing down on the chocolate baking buttons. So I did actually have a sort of a squiz inside. I shouldn't have, but I couldn't help myself. So here we go. So we got the chocolate baking buttons. I got the dark chocolate. I got the milk chocolate baking buttons. And I hope I'm going to get to bake with this because I can never control myself. It's such a nice little snack. Oops. I love the milk chocolate. These are my favorite. I love them so much. And white chocolate baking buttons. Let's move that right out the way. And then I got this pack of chocolate. And I got this little pack of chocolate. So, let's see. I got milk chocolate. And look at the designs on it. It is so stunning. I got milk chocolate with coconut. I got Mr. Mint, which was my favorite of the last one. So I'm going to hit this tonight. Salted caramel, cashew, and chili. I mean, look at the beautiful designs. It's so, you almost don't want to open the box. And some white chocolate. And then, just got to move all my stuff. Open up this one. This is the dark chocolate. And I love what it says there. Suddenly the art fog had a craving for something dark. It is just so cute. Dark chocolate with smooth peanut butter. Dark chili chocolate. Milk chocolate with salted caramel. And then toasted coconut. This was my husband's favorite. So I'm going to let him, you can't really see it very well. The light is not so good. This was my husband's favorite one. So he's going to be getting this tonight. And then you must just take note that this is my chocolate. This is my husband's chocolate. Maybe I'll have to give him 2 of the smaller ones to make up for it. So, oops. So, yeah, join in the comments, join in the discussion, and you could win a Nova chocolate hamper. Yeah, I just like, you know what? Being an ambassador, a brand ambassador for Nova Chocolate, it just fits me so beautifully. So this chocolate is sugar-free, gluten-free. Some of them are vegan. And I'm just going to put this right out there. When someone says to me, have a sugar-free Coke, I'm like, no, it's not the same thing. I need the sugar. You can kind of taste it. But this chocolate, you can't. This chocolate is high quality. It is super, super, super tasty. It is absolutely divine. And I'm going to go on to my next topic, which is my weight loss. And being able to eat this chocolate makes me feel not guilty because I am on a serious mission to lose weight at the moment. So this goes hand in hand with where I am at the moment. I can still have my sweet treats and I don't have to feel bad about it. So, yay! I'm going to go just check in the comments. Danielle, you excited to hear what I'm working on? Yeah, I'm so happy. Awesome. Mint lover, yes. Nicolene, you also love the mint. Oh, and just to let you know where you can buy this, you can go onto the Nova Chocolate website and you can order online, or you can go to Clicks, Dis-Chem, or Pick n Pay. So that's where it's available from. Jordan, you'd love to try the Nova chocolates. It is absolutely divine. Mishka, the chili and chocolate is not a combo you've tried. It's actually really, really good. And I'm not a chili person. Jordan, a chocolate lover. You have about a slab a day. Listen, I'm not judging you. I've been there. I have had so many, and I'll talk about that just now. Chips and chocolate and Coke and everything. It's just, anyway. Antoinette, your youngest son is watching with you, and the first thing he said when they saw the chocolate was yum, yum. Hello, sweetie pie. I'm so glad you're watching. Yeah, my kids, when I told them, they were over the moon. They absolutely loved it. They've been trying to get in this box for days now, and I've had to put it up on the high shelf so that they can't get it. The high shelf that is above the hanging stuff, because if you put it above the shelves, they just use it like a ladder. Yeah. So, Mishka, yes, chocolate you can eat while on a diet. Big bonus. 100%. 100%. And then also, like, my dad is diabetic, so he can eat the chocolate. And my sister's vegan. Not all of them are vegan, though. Like, for example, the dark chocolates are vegan. So, where is it? The Aardvark one. Let me just find it. The Aardvark. This is vegan. So, if you are vegan, you can happily eat this chocolate. And it's super, super divine. Awesome. So, let me go back to my banners. Oh, yes. Wait, let me go back to Nova and just grab my... I did write a review on Nova chocolate at the beginning of this year. So I'm just going to pop it in here. You can go and read my review if you want to know more about Nova chocolate. I've also got some recipes that I made from the baking buttons. So from the review, you can click through to the recipes that I did, it was really, really yummy. So that's my review. Yeah. Okay. So that's all I need from there. And then just a reminder, please go to my Instagram, follow, like, comment, share, and that is going to help me bring you guys more awesome stuff. A lot of the brands and a lot of the PR companies follow what's happening on Instagram. So the more that happens on Instagram, the more chance I have of bringing you really, really cool stuff. And yeah, so that would be really cool. I've just popped the link into the comments so you can go to my Instagram through there. Danielle, first time joining my live. So fun to hear you talk in person. You know, I love that, Danielle. Welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And yeah, I like it because it brings a personal sort of one-on-one more to my blog so that people know who I am and what I do. Jordan, a lava cake would be lovely to make with Nova chocolates, even chocolate brownies. I've never heard of a lava cake, but it sounds really, really nice. Nicolene, could you taste the difference between Nova and other chocolates? Nova chocolate, you can taste it's really, really high quality. So it's not the same as kind of like, you know, the normal brands you buy in store. But it tastes sweet. So it's really fantastic. And trust me, I'm like the kind of person that says, give me my sugar. I need my sugar fix. So if I'm saying Nova chocolate is sweet and nice and tasty, it really, really is. Cool. So now we're going to go from chocolate to talking about losing weight. But of course, because these are sugar-free, it still fits with your weight loss program. I don't eat them every single day. I eat chocolate on a Friday, and it's Friday. Oh, but I was also eating it yesterday, like I told you, the baking buttons. But I only had like a handful. It's not my fault when you get given a huge box of chocolate. Sometimes you eat it on the day you're not supposed to. It's Nova's fault. It's not my fault. It's all Nova's fault. I'm going to tell them it's not right. You're messing with my weight loss. Okay, so let me just think. So my weight loss, I have been overweight for the last 6+ years, and that has been since I quit smoking. I put on like about 20 kilos. And the reason for this is when I stopped smoking, I was craving cigarettes or anything to kind of get my mind off cigarettes, and I ate like a beast. I remember there was one day I ate 3 big packets of chips in one day, plus other stuff. But I mean, I couldn't stop eating, and I said to myself at the time, it's fine. Whatever you have to do to quit smoking, if you've got to eat like a piggy so that you can get over the craving of cigarettes, you can eat like a piggy. And what happened was I became fat like a piggy. And the thing is, I've never had an issue with my weight my entire life. And it was my first experience of being overweight. I mean, I put on a lot of weight when I was pregnant with my daughter, but I lost it naturally within at least like about a year. And then I fell pregnant with my second child. But I've not ever had a problem with my weight. I've been the kind of person that can eat what I want, when I want. I don't have to exercise, and I basically stay pretty skinny. I mean, sometimes I get a little couple of love handles, but I mean, they were like tiny little love handles. It wasn't an issue. But since I quit smoking, I put on so much weight so quickly. And I think when you get slightly chubby, it's maybe very easy to lose that. But when you become overweight, it kind of sticks to you like glue. And that's what I found. And I think also now that I'm over 40, it's become more of an issue as well. I think once you reach a certain age, it's harder to lose weight. So I went from weighing, I would go between 60, 65 kilos normally to weighing over 80. I think my heaviest weight was close on 83 kilos, but I averaged, say, 82 kilos for a couple of years. And it's really bothered me. It's bothered me with the way that I feel. It's bothered me with the way that my clothes feel and the clothes I can buy. And like little things. Like there was one day I went to the shop and my trolley was there and my kid was there and the till's there. And I thought, I'm just going to squeeze through here quick. And I got stuck because I'm used to my body frame being a certain size. And suddenly I'm just huge and I got stuck. I got wedged in this little space. And I'm like, but that's not right. I should be able to fit through that. And I remember walking on the beach the one day and I could feel this tire around my belly and I could feel this. It was like this piece of me is alien. It doesn't belong on me. So it's been tough, and I've tried on and off throughout the years to lose the weight, and I have not been successful. And I think that the hardest part is that I've gotten into a good routine and I'm starting to see results, and then I lose momentum for whatever reason. I get lazy, I get sick, my kid gets sick, I've got to attend certain work events, or something happens that makes it kind of difficult to maintain it, and then I lose it and I put the weight back on. So I would lose 4 kilos, maybe max, and then put it back on, and then lose 4 kilos and put it back on. So I would go between 78 and 82, up and down. And yeah, nothing worked for me. I tried following various things. I tried that where you got to have 3 meals a day, 3 snacks, and you eat this at certain times. And it didn't work for me. I just felt like I was stuffing my face. So let me just tell you what has worked for me. So every time I've gotten into a mission, I'd make a list of things I have to do. So it would be, certain things related to eating, related to exercise, etc. And I'd make this list and I would start all of them at the same time. And I would go. And then, like I say, for whatever reason, lose my momentum. And then I just go back to 82. And yeah, it's been really frustrating. And I think another thing that's been disturbing me is I never realized how horrible people are when someone is a bit overweight. And I mean, I think 82 is not grotesquely overweight. There's a lot of people that weighed more than I did. And the comments I got were horrific. I mean, from people you don't know and from people you do know. I remember going down to the shop the one day, the corner cafe, and the woman looking at me and saying, "Yes, sis, you got fat, eh?" And I was like who says that? But apparently a lot of people do. So it's been very demotivating. It's been a bash to my self-esteem. It's made me feel really, really crap about myself. And I mean, it's not a reflection on me, it's a reflection on other people, and it's just rude. So my heart goes out to everybody that has struggled with weight issues. And as women that have had babies, I think we pretty much, a lot of us are in the same boat. So what did I do? In October last year, it was the 6-year anniversary of me quitting smoking. And I told myself then, right, enough is enough. You are going to do this. It doesn't have to be fast. It doesn't have to be extreme. It doesn't have to be drastic, but you are going to do this until you have achieved your goal. And my goal, I don't have a specific weight goal or body goal or anything like that. I just want to get myself to a place where I feel more comfortable in my skin, where I am not feeling big and bulky, where I am not squeezing into clothes or struggling to find clothes, just to a place where I feel comfortable. So I don't have a goal of being back to 60, 65 kilos. I just want to get to a place where I am happier and more comfortable with me. So I'm not doing this for anybody else. I'm not doing it for how I look when I walk down the street. I'm doing it for how I feel when I'm walking alone on the beach. You know, that feeling of feeling that foreign object, which was the tire around my belly. I just don't want to feel that feeling anymore. So my decision was, I'm not going to make a list of everything I have to achieve right now. All the things I have to change and change it from today and just do it until I'm done. My goal was I'm going to make one small change and I'm going to keep with that change until it becomes what I do. It becomes a lifestyle thing. So when I made that decision in October, I weighed 82 kilos. Today, I weigh 73 kilos. So I'm very, very impressed with that. I'm very happy. And for my height and my age, my healthy BMI, I don't know too much about BMI, but I'm still in the overweight category. By the time I reach 70 kilos, I will be in the healthy weight category. Okay, on the very upper end of the healthy category, but I will have crossed through that little, that little line from overweight to healthy weight. So the first thing I did in October is I said to myself, I'm not going to change anything except every meal we eat, except Fridays, because Fridays doesn't count. Fridays is my cheat day. I'm going to have salad with every single meal I eat. And at first I would make a salad, and every time I cooked, I would quickly make a little salad for every plate for the family. And then what I started doing is I would make a bowl of salad and put it in the fridge. And it's become so much easier doing that little thing where like at supper time, if I open the fridge and there's no salad left, I just make another bowl of salad and I put that in the fridge once I've dished up. And then the next night I make the meal and I just dump the salad on the plates. And just that small change resulted in me losing a tiny bit of weight over that month. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like half a kilo, but that change did help. The second thing I did was I started cutting out snacking. And I think I did this in about November or so. And I'm a big snacker. I was. I love my chips. I love my biscuits. I never ate biscuits before I quit smoking, but now like biscuits are great. And you dunk it in your coffee. It's like really, really cool. And I'll eat a whole packet of biscuits at a go. Chips, chocolate, and biscuits and that kind of thing. I was always snacking on something. And I was always craving a snack. So I started cutting out snacks. On a Friday, I had a nice snack, like I'll have chips or whatever on a Friday, because that's my cheat day. But every other day I would stop it. And the other thing I used to do is every time I went shopping, I would buy a chocolate for the family, like a chocolate each. And I've stopped doing that. I go on a Friday for my chocolate. Well, I don't have to anymore because I've got a whole box of chocolate. But that was, I would do my weekly shop and I'd buy chocolates for the Friday and I'd buy chocolates for that day. And then I'd usually eat Friday's chocolates the next day after shopping. And then I'd have to go to the shop to get more chocolate for Friday. And then I'd buy chocolate for Friday, chocolate for that day. And then I'd eat the chocolate. Anyway, okay. So I don't buy chocolate when I shop. On a Friday, I take the kids to the shop and we each buy our treat for Friday night. We can have some chips, we can have some Coke, we can have a chocolate. So that's been really, really helpful. The second thing I started doing, the third thing I started doing was, and this was like a while later, is I started doing smaller meal portions for all of us, for the whole family. So I would increase the salad on the plate and I would decrease, especially the starch. So the main thing I started with was decreasing the starch. Like when I had supper, I'd have like 2 potatoes because I love potatoes. So I started doing 1 and I started giving half the amount of rice and increasing the salad. And each small thing I did it would become a part of my routine and part of the way I do things because I got so stuck in the way I used to do it. So, yeah. And then the next thing I did is I started eating only when I was hungry because I was eating breakfast, lunch, and supper. And then I'd cut out the snacks. So I wasn't having, a mid-morning snack and an afternoon snack and something after supper. But I started realizing I'm not hungry in the morning when I get up. So why eat when I'm not hungry? It's stupid. But all the weight loss things I've read says you must have breakfast, but I'm just not hungry. So I started eating when I got hungry, and I get hungry at about maybe 11, 12. And I decided I'm going to start eating when I'm hungry just because it feels right for me. And then I mentioned that in one of my previous live videos when I was mentioning my weight loss. And one of the ladies said, oh, you're doing intermittent fasting because you're eating at 11 and you're eating at 6. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing intermittent fasting. I'm eating when I'm hungry. But it was interesting that she said that. So after that live video, I went and I looked up intermittent fasting. I'd only ever heard of the term, but I didn't know exactly what it meant. I knew it meant you eat at certain times or you fast at certain times. But other than that, I didn't know. And it turns out that is intermittent fasting. You eat between certain periods of the day. So I only ate from 11 to say 6, 7 in the evening. And I thought, okay, that's interesting. So I'm going to stick with it. I can't eat before 11 and I can't eat after 7. And that had an impact as well. And it was nice just eating when I'm hungry and not when I'm not hungry. What was the next thing I did? Okay. So then I started picking up my exercise. And what I'd done previously is I was like, you're going to run 3 times a week and you're going to run for so many kilometers each time you run. Or you're going to do this so many times and you're going to, there was a big focus on how much I would do. And I said to myself, okay, scrap that. You're going to walk every morning. And I do walk. I've always walked some mornings because I like it. But I didn't say to myself, you're going to walk every morning and you're going to go 5 kilometers. I said, you're going to walk every morning. It doesn't matter how far. You can walk to the end of the road and back. It can be 100 meters. But every morning, your routine will be the first thing you do is go for a walk. And I live right on the beach. So every morning I've gotten onto the beach when the weather's nice and I've started walking. And I've walked all the way to the end of the beach and back to my house. And that's 3 kilometers. So that actually had a really big impact. And it's really helped with my weight loss. And what I've done now is I've added on, I'm going to walk every morning and every afternoon. And so the morning is on my own. So that's my quiet, peaceful time. And the walk in the afternoon I do with my kids because my kids are home. I've got nowhere to kind of put them. So I often do a shorter walk in the evening because it's often windy in the afternoons and the weather's not so great. So we sometimes do like a very quick, brisk walk down the road and back. But I'm doing it every single day. And then the last thing I did was I started cutting up my coffee. Not all of it. I have 1 cup of coffee in the morning with my 2 sugars. And yeah, I'm a big coffee drinker. So it took a while for me to adjust to that. But but it's been very beneficial. And now I don't crave coffee all day. I crave that first cup of coffee. I have to have that first cup of coffee, but that's normally all I drink. And then I've started drinking green tea, but I don't like it hot. So what I do is I make my green tea. I make like a 2 liter of it, and I put it in the fridge, and then I use that like juice. So I drink that during the day. And then recently, what I've also started doing is I've been adding an apple cider vinegar detox drink for weight loss. And I'm just going to give you the link. I've actually got that on my website. I used to, when I first did it, I was drinking, I think, like 1 to 2 liters in a day of this, and I would do it for a couple of days. And I lost, when I did this the first time, I lost like 7 kilos. But I've changed the way I do things now. I'm not pushing myself all the time to achieve certain goals. I'm not saying I need to lose 5 kilos this month. I'm not saying I have to drink a liter of detox drink in the morning or so much green tea, or, you know, it's more, I do things that make me feel good. I do it in a way that it doesn't feel like torture. You know, and then about the things, you know, it's important to me that things I do feel good. So, for example, I'm not a gym bunny. I can't do gym. I hate going there and seeing those women in those perfect little figures with their perfect gym clothes, and they're like going, I don't know, I feel like a bit of a twat at the gym. And it doesn't feel good. Gym does not suit me. I'm the kind of person that I need to go walk on the beach, or go hiking somewhere, or do something like that. That feels good to me. And then, like, for example, with the salad, I've read so many weight loss things that say you mustn't have any salad dressing, or if you do, you must just have olive oil or something like that. Now, I love salad, but I love it with salad dressing. I love that Ina Parman herb salad dressing. Oh, it's so tasty. Now, for me, if I'm going to be more likely to eat salad, if I drizzle salad dressing all over it, that works for me. And I think eating a salad drizzled with salad dressing is more healthy than not eating a salad at all, or, you know, filling up on carbs at mealtime, that sort of thing. So I've been doing things that works for me, not following a diet plan, and implementing one thing at a time until it becomes habit. So, for example, now with the salad, that I keep a bowl of salad in the fridge all the time. I now see my daughter after school. I'm like, what do I want? What do you guys want for lunch? No, it's fine, she says. And she gets the salad bowl out and she throws some on a plate and she puts a bowl back in the fridge. And I'm like, this works, you know? And sometimes we'll be, you know, I have a chore list. So my kids have got to set the table and get everything ready for supper while I cook. They take turns. And then the one time my son's like, he goes to the fridge, he says, oh, Mom, the salad bowl's not here. Should I make a salad quick? So it's not just me that's getting these good habits. It's going through to my children, which is really fantastic. So, yeah, since October to now, I've lost 9 kilos. It's probably not like, wow, how some of the people do weight loss, you know, they lose 9 kilos in a month. But that's not me. I can't do that. So, yeah. And like I say, Fridays, I have my chocolate, I have my Coke. Oh, and that's the other thing. When I started implementing the green tea, I cut out Coke. So, no, I didn't cut out Coke completely. Don't forget, my Friday is my guilt-free treat day. So I can eat like a little bit of chips, not 3 packets. I can have I'll buy like a big packet of chips and I'll share it between, you know, my husband and my two children. And I have a chocolate and I'll have a glass of Coke. So I think that's important. You know, well, for me anyway, if I am torturing myself and can't have anything nice ever, I mean, I live for food. I love food. I love chocolate. I love eating. It's something that I really love. And I don't want to take away everything I love and just like be skinny. Then I think I'll be happy to be like a little bumpy. And then Friday nights we have burgers. So and we don't have salad on a Friday night. We just have burgers. We have, so it's our Friday night is our treat night where we watch a movie and everything is just nice. So yeah. Oh, and then full disclosure, one of the greatest things for weight loss is to get a really, really bad, horrific tummy bug. So I've spoken about this 3 weeks ago. I had a tummy bug that lasted for a full week. I lost 5 kilograms. But then when I started eating, within about a week, I'd gained back about 2.5 of that 5. So 2.5 kilograms is due to a brutal, brutal stomach bug. It's highly effective for weight loss. I don't recommend it to anybody. I nearly went to hospital. There were 2 times I nearly went to hospital because I was so sick. Rhea, have sugar-free Coke. No, I like my sugar. I'm not having sugar-free Coke. I have Coke on a Friday and I have 1 glass, and I think that's okay. Cool. So I'm going to go check out. Jordan, is this chocolate up to Lindt standards? Yes, I believe it is, 100%. I actually wanted to compare it to Lindt, and then I thought, I don't want to put brands against each other, but you brought it up, not me. Yeah, I believe it actually really reminds me of Lindt, which is really fantastic. Rhea, I can have chocolate for breakfast. You see, now you and I are the same kind of people. It's a Friday, I can have chocolate for breakfast. You saw me, I ate some. That's my breakfast. So yeah. Rhea, you agree, losing weight after 40 is a battle. Yeah, I actually had someone that she's like a big weight loss guru tell me that losing weight after 40, she said to me basically, whatever weight you are at 40, you're not going to lose it, you'll only put on. And I'm like, oh no, that's terrible. Jordan, you gained a lot of weight, close to 20 kilos, and it's very hard to lose. You started doing exercises, but not much weight's coming off. Mostly the weight gain was through depot shot. Yeah, this birth control and medications, absolutely terrible. But I think, keep doing the weight. You're saying not much weight is coming off. So that means some weight is coming off. So don't push yourself too hard. Just keep doing what you're doing and let yourself lose weight little bit by little bit. I think it's a lot healthier to do that. Antoinette, you've been using the Wonder Work eating plan. It works well. I haven't heard of that. Ray, I wish I could stick to a diet. Tried so many times, but when you stop, you just end up getting fatter even quicker. 100%. And that's why I didn't start a diet. I started including salad in my meals because I actually really like salad. So yeah, I didn't diet. I didn't eat less. Some of the food I ate was salad. So yeah. Mishka, you're trying intermittent fasting and you'll see how it goes. I've really enjoyed it. Like I said, I didn't even know it was intermittent fasting, but I did it without realizing until somebody told me that's what I was doing. So yeah. Jordan, some people are very outspoken and don't consider other people's feelings when they say things. Yeah, 100%. And I went to the one pharmacy once, and the woman said to me, "Oh, congrats on your pregnancy." And I'm like, "I'm not pregnant." She goes, "Oh, my mom said that you were pregnant," because they obviously work together there. And I'm like, "No, I'm not pregnant." So she goes, "Oh, well, you're looking good." So I'm like, "No, I'm looking like I'm fat and pregnant," And I've got a rule: if someone's looking a little chubby, I don't say congrats on your pregnancy, even if the person looks pregnant. I mean, if you can see they're about to drop twins on the floor in front of you, cool, But I don't make comments about somebody's body or weight or anything like that. If someone's looking good, I'll say, "Wow, you're looking healthy, you're looking fantastic." But I don't make a comment when they're looking a little chubby. It's just not right. I don't know how some people were brought up. And somebody said to me, it's a culture thing. They said, the woman that said it to me, she could have been like, "Wow, you're looking fat," because fat's like a sign of, I don't know what, being healthy or something in their culture. And I'm like, no, there's rudeness and there's not rudeness. And calling someone fat, it's rude. Jordan, yeah, some of us are really struggling emotionally, physically, and mentally. And the last thing we need is for someone to bring negativity and bring us down. 100%. Rare, you don't think they mean bad by it. Some people just call a spade a spade. and they're just trying to make comments. And look, I don't think they're trying to mean bad by it either. I just think, I was taught as a child, you don't call anyone fat. And I'm just wonder where these people got their manners from. So, and I teach my children now, you don't call someone fat. And if you don't have something nice to say, keep your mouth shut. It's as simple as that. No, it's awesome, awful. Vai, you wear the same clothes over and over again because some of your clothes don't fit you due to weight gain. I know that feeling. And talking about clothes, so this is something really exciting. So I've got a couple of dresses that I really love, but even since buying them, I couldn't wear them as a dress. They were more like a t-shirt. So I'd have to wear leggings or jeans underneath. And then it got to a stage where I could wear them without pants underneath. They went from being a shirt to being a dress. And now recently, they've gone from being not only a dress, but being a knee-length dress. So they went from a mini dress, from a t-shirt to a mini dress to knee-length dress. That is so cool. And also some of the t-shirts that I had before I gained all my weight, I haven't gotten rid of a lot of my stuff because I wanted to fit into it again. And slowly but surely, some of the stuff that I used to wear, I can fit into. And like this week, my daughter said, wow, you bought a new top. And I said, no, this is not a new top. This is an old top. But because you're 10 years old and I haven't worn it in 6 years, you don't recognize it. So yeah, it's really fantastic. Danielle, your weekends are your cheat days. Yay, you have to. Rhea, I'm positive and strong, and you wish you had a quarter of my courage. Well, my hope is that after 6 years of battling weight loss, what I've shared can maybe help you. So, and chips is your weak point. I mean, I can finish more than one bag. I can take chips down. So yeah, and you can't just have one chip. You go somewhere and you think like someone offers you some chips and you think, okay, I'll just have one chip. Don't do it. Have no chips or take those chips down. There's no in between when it comes to chips. It's all or nothing. Oh, Jordan, you bought a big bag of sweet potatoes. Yes, I think sweet potatoes are much better. Like, for example, my dad is diabetic and he should eat sweet potatoes, not normal potatoes. And I find sweet potatoes so tasty. So often I just bake one of those in the microwave and then I have it with a bit of cream cheese and salad. And it's fantastic. Or hummus and salad. Really, it's fantastic. Jordan, you've started air frying instead of frying in oil. Oh, I'd love an air fryer. Mishka, cutting out starch is hard for her. She has some bread, potatoes, and pasta. I love pasta. I love bread. I love potatoes. I don't cut it out. Okay. I'm not like a superhero. I've cut it down. There's a big difference. We have starch for supper almost every night. We have pasta once a week. Maybe twice a week we'll have potatoes. Usually on a Saturday night, well, sometimes my husband and I have a steak fry. So we have steak and chips and something like that. So I'm also kind of naughty on a Saturday. I just don't eat chocolate or chips or, crisps. So yeah. Jordan, drinking a lot of water flushes out the toxins. You eat a lot of unhealthy foods, but you also drink a lot of water. I can't drink water. I don't. It's just not something I've tried and I've tried and I've tried. It's one of those things I've tried implementing. It doesn't work for me. So I'm doing the cold green tea, but that is water. I mean, it's tea, so it's made with water. So it does help. Antoinette, your exercise is walking the kids to and from school and then with the dogs in the afternoon. Can be anything up to 11 kilometers for the day. Well, that's fantastic. You're beating me by a long way. I do 3 kilometers in the morning, and then I do between usually 1 and 3 in the evening. So it's maximum 6 kilometers. But I've just checked my app. I use an exercise app, a fitness app, and I think it's called Fitness Tracker. Let me just have a look. And I really like it. You can add in swimming and running and whatever. I just go for walking. So for the month of March, I've done 10 hours, 44 minutes. And then the other thing about walking is that I have told myself it's not an option. You will walk every day. So even if it's cold and windy in the mornings, I mean, if it's pouring with rain, I don't go. But if it's a slight drizzle, I still go walking. I just put on my anorak. And then also, like, I would say to myself, okay, you don't walk on a Friday because you got a live video, and then it's time pressure, all of that. I've cut that out. So I went for my 3-kilometer walk before my live video. Oh, and another nice thing. So what I do when I get up in the morning now is I don't get dressed normally. I put on my sports bra, even though I'm not running. It's just a thing. Like mentally, it's like you get the kids ready for school and you're going to go do your walk and you're going to dress the part. So I put my sports bra on and my little t-shirt and my shorts, and then I go walking. And then after my walk, I have a shower. I didn't have a chance to have a shower before my live. And then I get dressed for the day. So I think it's just a mental thing. Antoinette, going to the gym makes you feel very negative. Yeah, I'm not a gym person. I'm not even an exercise inside person. I've got to get outside onto the beach, up the mountain, or just even walking in the road. I've got to, that works for me. I feel that. And Mishka, also, gym's not for everyone. And I've tried it before. I've taken out gym memberships that I signed like a 2-year contract. And, like a contract that includes everything. So you can go to all the yoga classes and all the cycling classes and what do they call it? When you spinning stuff. I mean, I've signed up for stuff. I've gone like once. And the one time I paid for a gym contract, I think for 1 year, I made it into the gym once, but I didn't even exercise. I walked in, I looked around, and I walked out, and I never went back. It's so bad. Tanya, salads are divine, and you can do so much with a salad. Mishka, you say intermittent fasting is fantastic. You love it, and you can eat whatever you want in moderation. Yeah, fantastic. And almonds, yeah, is a fantastic snack. Yeah, I mean, for my brunch, I either have like a yogurt with fruit, and I add my collagen powder in. I love collagen powder. Or I'll have a salad with something like a sweet potato or something, or I'll have leftover supper from the night before with some salad. So it's quick and easy, and not a mission to make lunch. Vai, you gain weight very easily. Yeah, I feel. Jordan, you remember my tummy bug? Oh, it was so bad. But, that was more than 3 weeks ago. The tummy bug lasted for a week. It was brutal. But I still don't feel like I've got my 100% energy and strength back. It's been really, really slow. You can't have sugar-free Coke. It's not the same thing, and where so many people say, it's different. Sorry, that it tastes the same, and it's not the same. I can taste that there's no sugar. It's not my happy place. I would rather have no Coke than have sugar-free Coke. That's just me. What's my favorite tea in the morning? My favorite tea in the morning is coffee. And then I have green tea for the rest of the day. So, yeah. Vi, you're asking where can you purchase it? Are you speaking about, I don't know which, let me know what you're asking about. The Nova chocolates you can get from Clicks, Dis-Chem, Pick n Pay, and from their website online. Nabila, it's difficult to lose weight after your son. Yeah, definitely. And Annalise, that fiber helps a lot in losing weight. Yeah, I'm eating a lot of beans and legumes and stuff, which is really cool. Danielle, it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. Yeah, and I think that's what's been very important for me is before I would take the same list of things, basically, almost, and I would say, right, tomorrow I'm going to start with everything. And then it would go okay for a while, and then I would lose it. And then I would try again. And doing it this way, it's my weight loss previously when I do this has been much quicker in a much shorter period of time. But then I lose momentum and I stop doing it. So I'm doing all the things I've always set out to do, but I just slowly implemented it. And I'm just being a lot kinder to myself. No, Robin, your husband says to put something back when you're on the shops. You don't need it. Oh, I know what you mean. But what I'm doing now is I'm doing my shopping differently. I never shop hungry. I never shop with the kids anymore. And I don't buy snacks. I just don't buy those things. So it's a lot easier. Nabila, you've also had people ask me how far you are. You know what the funniest was? When I was at, it was like a little market here in the West Coast in Langebaan, and I was actually selling kabuki clothing at that time, and I had a stall there, and a guy offered me a taster of something. I think it was a chocolate, but it had liqueur in it. Now I'm a recovering alcoholic and drug addict, so I can't have anything with alcohol in. So I said, no, thank you, I can't eat that. So he starts rubbing my tummy, and he congratulates me on my pregnancy. So I turned to him and I said, thank you for rubbing my fat rolls. I'm not pregnant, I'm an alcoholic. And a couple of people standing nearby heard this whole exchange. This guy nearly died. But he's rubbing my fat rolls. I was like, no, dude, like, even if I am pregnant, that's not okay. But the fact that I'm not pregnant and I'm just fat and he's rubbing my stomach, oh, it was so bad. So bad. Robin, yeah, you've had people ask you how far along you are too when you wasn't pregnant. More embarrassing for them when they realize. Yeah. Annalise, you know that lemon and water helps lose weight fast. Yeah, you see now the drink that I shared, I shared the drink recipe link. So the apple cider vinegar drink that I shared, it's got water, it's got lemon, it's got apple cider vinegar, it's got aloe. Sometimes I chop up aloe from my garden and I put that in, fresh aloe. Sometimes I use aloe juice, and it's got cayenne pepper. So it's got lemon as well. Yeah, it's really fantastic. Chelsea, yeah, your weight plays a big role after having your son regarding depression and anxiety. Yeah, I can totally understand that. Raya, in African culture, being fat is a good thing, and they take it as a compliment if someone tells them they're fat. Yeah, I get that, but I also think that not every culture thinks being fat is great. So, yeah, I do understand that, but for me, it was very very upsetting. Yeah, a knee length, not a me length, a knee length down to the knee. Jordan, by the way, and speaking of t-shirts, how's your daughter enjoying her new clothing range? She absolutely loves it. That Friday I did the live unboxing, and then she came home, she tried everything on. I shared some of the pictures to my stories on Instagram, and she looks so super cute. The t-shirts are perfect, and the denim dungarees are so gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Annalise, I would rather cut down on the stuff I love than to stop. But that's it. You've got to live as well. And I think if you do something that is so unpleasant and you cut out everything that makes you happy, I mean, are you going to sustain it? Are you going to? And the other thing is, I don't want to feel resentful and angry and like I'm torturing myself or I'm missing out when I'm trying to lose weight. I just want to change my lifestyle and I want to enjoy the lifestyle that I implement. And the way that I've done that now has been so much different from the past. It's really fantastic. Robin, no beach for you in Joburg or mountains. Yeah, it makes it so much easier when you've got a nice outdoor environment to go walking in. Totally. And Raya, if you live near the beach, you'd walk every day. Yeah, I love it. Especially my morning walk. It's like it's a mental health thing as well. So walking on the beach on my own, like this morning, it was so stunning. There's not a breath of wind. The sun's out. It's not hot yet, but you can see it's going to be a beautiful day. It's still nice and cool, but you can wear it. I went walking in my sleeveless top. And it's so quiet. So I have time to process my thoughts and kind of get into the day as well. Oh, your kids love carrot salad. They use carrots, apples, pineapple, orange, and peach. Okay, I'm definitely going to try that. I'm sure my kids would love that. Natasha, good morning. Hi, how are you feeling? You said you've had that tummy bug twice that I had, and now you're starting to feel sick again. So, sure, Natasha, I hope and pray that you are not getting it again, because I did it once and that was enough to last me for the next 10, 20 years. So good luck. Annalise, you must have so much time for the gym. Yeah, it's I like I say, I've made it into the gym once and not even exercised, turned around and went home. But I have taken out gym memberships a number of times trying to get into my thing. Ingrid, you're saying smoothies are great for breakfast. Oh, I love smoothies. Like a lekker green smoothie with ginger, spinach, apple. Oh, absolutely divine. Oh, Tanya, you'd love to try the Nova chocolate, but you said it's similar to Lindt and you're more of a Ferrero Rocher person. I love Ferrero Rocher. Okay, like I love chocolate. So you'll be hard pressed to give me a chocolate I don't like. So I love them all. Caroline, you agree. You're also struggling to lose weight after pregnancy. In fact, you're gaining more weight. You're breastfeeding and still trying to eat more low carbs and healthy foods. I mean, I think us as women, we're very hard on ourselves. So I don't know if you're breastfeeding your child at 2 years old or if your baby's 3 months old. But I do think when you are breastfeeding and you have a young child, really just be kind to yourself. I think that having a baby comes with some weight and it's okay. You've got a long time to get rid of it. I mean, I know it doesn't feel great, but I think you do need to just be a bit kind to yourself. And Nicole, there's a trick. One coffee teaspoon and lemon juice and boil the water. It helps so much to burn the fat. Okay, cool. I'll try that. You're dying. I don't know which part that was for, but I'm glad you found it entertaining. Annalise, you hope you drop the weight after birth, which is any time now. Look, it's all different. My daughter, I put on 40 kilos when I was pregnant with her, and it took me a year to lose the weight. I did breastfeed her after birth, but I also did combination feeding. I didn't know what I was doing, and I thought she wasn't getting enough food. Meanwhile, she was just cluster feeding because she was going through a growth spurt. But I started topping up her food, her feeds. So I breastfed probably exclusively for the first month, and then from the end of the first month to 6 months, I combination fed. But as it got, further and further along, she was having less breast milk, more formula. And it took me a year to lose that weight. But I didn't actively go out and exercise and diet or anything like that. It just slowly but surely melted off. With my son, I put on 14 kilos and he breastfed like a champion. I mean, he was like a boob monster. And within 3 weeks after giving birth to him, I was about 3 or 4 kilos less than the weight I was when I fell pregnant with him. So I think I think each baby, each birth, each breastfeeding experience is different. Yeah, aloe and cayenne pepper is a bomb. Yeah, it really is. But the aloe drink, the apple cider vinegar drink with aloe and cayenne pepper, it is quite brutal. And I've started making it now, this time, being kinder to myself, not nearly as strong, and I don't drink as much. So I'll have maybe half a glass to a glass in the morning, first thing, that's it. And I make it a lot weaker now. So it's not having the same effect, but it's not as brutal. So yeah. Replacing morning coffee with green tea every morning reduces your joy by 80%. Yeah, I have my morning cup of coffee. I'm not prepared to give it up. I'm not prepared to cut down my 2 sugars. That's it. I'm sorry. I have my coffee, and if that has bad effects on me, I'm just going to have to live with it. But there's just certain things I'm not prepared to do. Awesome. Cool. Oh, Antoinette, with your youngest, you breastfed until he was 3.5 years old. Well, you are a superhero. I couldn't. I weaned my daughter weaned herself at 6 months off the breast, and my son, I weaned him at 13 months. I couldn't anymore. He was a guzzler, and it felt like he was sucking the soul out of me. I was so thin, I couldn't gain weight no matter how much I ate. and I was constantly getting sick. My immune system was down, no energy, no strength, no. I gave him 13 months of exclusive breastfeeding, and then I took some pills from the doctor, dried up my milk, and I'm like, you're done. I can't. So congratulations. I couldn't do it. Awesome. Okay, so we've done weight loss, we've done Nova chocolate. Okay, so now I want to swing to Snap and Save. So Snap and Save, there is a competition going at the moment. Why is my thing not responding? My Word document's not responding, so I can't go grab my link. There's a royal pain in the bottom. Okay, I'll just give that a minute. So Snap and Save is running a competition. I can grab the link over here. And you can go and just check it out on their Instagram page. Let's see if that go in. Yeah, it did. Okay, so it's the Snap and Save Glad competition. So use the hashtag Glad2Bake. So there's 3 things you do. One, you go to Snap and Save and you snap the cashback deal for Glad. 2, you bake something. So you make something and then you share your creation with the hashtag Glad2Bake, and you can win. Oops, what is the thing? Oopsie. I don't know what the prize is. Oh, you can win 100 Rand back into your Snap and Save wallet, plus get featured on their blog and in their next mailer. So go check out their Instagram post and you could win that. And then there's also a competition running on my website. All you have to do is enter your details into the form on my website and sign up with Snap and Save. And you can win a 500 Rand cashback prize to your Snap and Save wallet. So I've just added the link to that competition on my website into the comments. So, and then let me just go over here. I've got giveaways. Oh, Snap and Save. And when you sign up to Snap and Save, you can use my code MOYO010. That won't do anything for you. But it will earn me some commission. So if you're feeling nice, feel free to go and do that. And then I just want to share, I've got another competition. So I've still got a competition on my website where you can win a 500 Rand PNA voucher. And PNA is fantastic. I love their stuff. And then my latest competition, which it looks like my thing is lagging again, is you can win an Instant Pot. I wish I had an Instant Pot. I get so jello because, like, I would have loved to have one, had an air fryer myself, but I do a giveaway for an air fryer. That was a while back. And now I do a giveaway for an Instant Pot. Like, I would kill for one of those. Maybe I'm going to save my Snap and Save money and buy myself an Instant Pot. So, yeah. And Snap and Save, I'm loving it. I've already gained back. I've been with Snap and Save now for, I think I started roughly the 20th, 21st of January. So it's less than 2 months, and I've made back, oops, I'm opening Checkers. Why am I opening Checkers? I'm getting confused. So it's a bit slow to load right now, probably because of my video. I've made back 225 Rand 90. So, I mean, it's not a huge amount of money, but that's in a month and a half. So if you look at the end of the month, at the end of the year, I'm going to save that all up and cash out at the end of the year. So that'll make a nice different sort of, you know, I can use that for Christmas presents or school uniforms for the next day or stationery, textbooks, maybe going away. Can you air fry in an Instant Pot? I have absolutely no idea. Let me go to Takealot. I think maybe some of them you can. I don't know. Oh, come on. My internet's gone so slow. I've got a wish list. I've got it in my wish list, but I don't own it. Let's see. Okay, so it's an Instant Pot Duo 60, 7-in-1. Programmable pressure cooker, slow cooker, rice cooker, steamer, saute, yogurt maker, and warmer. So those are the 7. No, it doesn't have air fryer. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to put that in. So if you want to check out the Instapot, you can go look over there. Where do I find this? I thought it was only for chocolate. What are we talking about? Oh, Snap and Save has a 10 Rand back on any product. Easiest 10 Rand ever. I haven't seen that. But maybe that, I know that they have, when you sign up, you can snap any till slip and get a certain amount back. I know it was 5 Rand when I signed up, but maybe it's 10 Rand now. I don't know the details. So, yeah. Oh, and then a reminder, ladies, the competitions on my website, all you have to do to enter is to put your details into the entry form. Okay, that gets you, you have to do that into the competition. And then all the other steps you can take, which is sharing with a hashtag, commenting on the website, commenting on, joining the Kaboki parenting group and getting engaged there, commenting on Instagram, etc. Those are all extra entries, but you have to enter on the entry form. If you haven't entered on the entry form, you're not entered. So there's a couple of people that have been really, really active all over social media and using the hashtag Win with Kaboki. But when I go and check the entry forms, the entries on my website through the form, you haven't entered. So please just make sure, if there's one thing you do, just put your name into the entry form. That is how you have to do that to enter. If you haven't done that, you cannot win the competition. So please take note of that. Robin, your total in 5 years from Snap and Save that you've got back is 7,400. There you go. There you have it. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Tanya, if it's not going to be a huge amount because you're not buying what's on the app, but if we buy something and they are getting cash back for that item, that's where we score. Look, I don't buy everything that's on the app either. And there's certain brands that I'm not willing to change. Like, for example, Fatty Zamoni spaghetti. And there's just certain things that I buy that I don't buy other spaghetti. Thankfully, Fatty Zamoni spaghetti is actually usually on there, which is really, really cool. But I mean, there's things like buy any bread, buy any tray of eggs, buy any milk, buy green peppers, cucumbers. There's always something in there that I can get cash back on that I buy regularly. So it is fantastic. But yeah, I can't get cash back on all the items they offer. But there's at the moment, there's wet wipes. I've seen gripe water there. I've seen diapers. So moms with babies, get on there. I mean, it's fantastic. Tanya, I was responding to Robin's message. Sorry, it was about the 10 Rand back. Okay, cool. I got so confused. I'm like, what did I say? Awesome. Not just new Snap Save, you're an existing Snap and Save user. I haven't seen the 10 Rand back on any product. Maybe I need to go check it. But I was on there, not yesterday, the day before, and I went through all the offers because I did my shopping yesterday. So I check what's on offer before I do my shopping. I didn't see that one there. So, yeah. Oopsie. Just remember, bread and milk don't go towards the super snapper. Oh, I didn't know that. But I mean, I buy bread and milk every week. We go through loads of it. So, yeah. Oh, Buy Smart. Hold on. Haven't heard of that one. I don't think I have. So I need to check that out. Awesome. Yay. Okay, what else do I have for today? Oh, nothing. No, I do. Ysense. Okay, so how's this? Oh, it's 10:05. Okay, so before my live video, I looked at my Ysense. Let me just have a look. My Ysense Okay, I'm going to show you now. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to go share my screen. Share screen. Window. No, Chrome tab. There we go. Okay, so this should be showing my screen now. So early on, I was looking at my YSense dashboard. And if you look here, my lifetime total is $1,959.07. Oh, man. I read that wrong earlier. I thought it was $1,999. I thought that this morning after 10 o'clock came that it would switch over to $2,000. So I've still got $40 to go. Oh, that really sucks. So YSense, just so you know, the tick over time for their day is 10 a.m. because they are in a different time zone. So I'm going to refresh anyway, but I thought I'd be able to show you guys the moment that I earned $2,000. But instead, I just need glasses. That's so bad. Oh, I'm still on 1959. Okay, that sucks. Usually at 10 a.m. I earn a bit extra because I've got bonuses that come in and more people signing up, etc. But still, I've earned $1,959 lifetime total at YSense. For this month, I've earned $45. Last month was $131, and the year is $338. I'm going to stop sharing. I've only got $11 in here because last night I cashed out $75 because I'm feeling a bit skint at the moment. So I need that cash. I'm so upset. I can't believe I so need glasses. That's so bad. Okay. So YSense is a website where you can earn money online through doing online surveys and playing games, completing offers, and referring people. I'm just going to put a thing up there, a link, and that's to my review on my website for YSense. So if you want to know how to use YSense, what does it involve? Do you get paid out? How do you get paid out? How do you earn? All the information is over there. And then if you want to know some tips on how to earn more with YSense, because I learned a lot out of writing. After writing that review, I've learned a lot. I'll answer all your questions on YSense in a mo. And I'm just going to add in, so if you want to sign up for YSense, you can click there to sign up directly. So your questions. Can you cash it all out at the same time? No. No. So if you go to my review, you'll see that there's different minimum balance cash outs for each way you cash out. So for example, if you want to do an Amazon gift card, you can cash out from $5. And then they've got different amounts you can cash out. So you can do like a $5, a $10, a $25, a $50, etc. I'm not sure the exact amounts, but it's all shown on the website there. Then for Payoneer, you can only cash out from the time you have $52, and then $102, and then I think $250 or $252. If you're cashing out via PayPal, you've got to have a minimum of $10, and then it's $25, and then it's $50, and then I think $75, $100, etc. So I couldn't cash it all out at the same time. I cashed out a total of $75. Well, actually, it was $77. I cashed out $52 via YSense, and I cashed out $25 to PayPal because I couldn't cash it. My favorite way to cash out is via Payoneer, but they don't have a $75 or $77. It goes from $52 to $102. So I had to cash out a bit there and a bit there. Yeah. Jordan, how long have you been with YSense? Okay, so I've been with YSense since 2015. When I first joined, I thought they were crap and a waste of time because I struggled to qualify for surveys. I found it really, really hard, and I couldn't get my head around how to earn. And I was there. I tried for a couple of days, and I thought, no, this is crap. And I left for 2 years. And I wrote a negative review about YSense. I said that they were a complete time waster. But people that read my review that were YSense members commented on my post, and they said to me, give it more of a try. It is hard when you get started. It's not perfect. So give it another go. And after about 2 years, I thought, okay, I'm going to go give it another go. And I gave it a good go. And I saw, okay, they're right. It is a pain in the ass to begin with. And you can earn money, but it takes dedication, and you've got to be very stubborn and keep at it in the beginning. So I did earn some money, and I did cash out. And over the years, I've been with YSense. So I wrote a new review about YSense then. And then I would go on maybe once a week, and there's no surveys, and then I'd go back a couple of days and I'd do a survey. So my earnings were really, really low, but constant for all the way up until last year, I think October, November. So I would cash out maybe $10 a month. But remember, I was only logging in about once a week. And then last year, I've had people ask me over a period of time, what is the real true earning potential of YSense if you really, really work hard at it? And I said, I don't know, because I worked at it to check if it does actually work. I then updated my review, and I'd be in and out here and there. So it does work, but I've never put everything into it and really pushed it. So in October, November last year, I went and I really, really went hard at it. And I earned over $100. And I was like, hang on a minute. So I just want to have a look. So for example, last year, my total earned for the year was $269. But half of that was the last 2 months. More than half, I think. And then this year already, I've made $388. So it just goes to show that if you really, really put in the effort, you can increase your earnings big time. So what I've done as well, so after I did that last year, I wrote a new post on my website, which I've shared in the comments already. And that is how to earn more at YSense. So I've got my review, which explains how YSense works, how you cash out, the different ways to earn, etc., etc. And then I wrote a new post, which shared what are all the things that I did starting last year to boost and really increase my earnings. So, and it also covers some of the pitfalls because, like I say, it's not perfect. And when you first start, it's a pain in the ass to qualify for surveys. It really is a pain in the butt. But if you stick with it and you keep going, it gets easier to qualify for the surveys. So as soon as you sign up with YSense, they don't trust you. There's something called a trust factor that comes into it. So the more surveys you complete and the more honest you are in your surveys, the more consistent you are, the more surveys become available for you and the easier it is to qualify for surveys. But the trick is to get that trust factor, you've got to do a number of surveys. And until you get that trust factor, you struggle to qualify for surveys because you don't have a high trust factor. So when you first start, you're like in a double bind. But if you are really stubborn about it and you log on every day, multiple times a day, you apply for every survey that you see, you'll see there becomes a point where things change and it becomes easier. And also, I didn't know about earning online through games through the app. So it's all these little things that I've learned that's really boosted my income. So I really love YSense now. Like I say, I've earned $40 already, which is what, 600 Rand for the month. And that's in my spare time. So it's really not bad. And a lot of it is my kids playing games on my phone. So I'm not even doing anything. They earning for me. They said they want to cash out their money. I'm like, give me my phone. You don't get to use my phone then. Shame the poor kids. It's child labor. I'm exploiting my kids. So yeah. Are there any more? Raya, you've tried to cash out in YSense, but it keeps telling me I need to verify my PayPal account, even though you've done that. Okay, what I recommend you do is sometimes there are issues, tech issues and stuff. With every website there will be. So just log a support ticket. Go into the help section and log a support ticket and ask them to help you with that. I do find their support quite good. Laurie, you still haven't gotten onto YSense. You've got to do it this week. It's fantastic. Lisa, YSense is a struggle for her. Yeah, look, it's not, like I say, it's not perfect. It's not everybody's cup of tea. But for me, like when I have a bath at night, I sit there and I do a survey and, yeah, but don't forget, I've been with them since 2015, so my trust factor is like nice and high. So it's always going to be easier for me to qualify for surveys than it will be for you and for anybody else that's newer. Yeah, I didn't leave Ysense. I just didn't log in for 2 years. And that's because it was a pain in the butt. But when I heard that it's a pain in the butt in the beginning, and if you push through, it gets easier. So that's what I did. And yes, it was proven to me then that it is good. Deondo, you are struggling with Ysense and you need some classes. Deondo, inbox me. Tell me what are the issues you're struggling with. I don't know everything, but I have been using them for 7 years. So I do, whatever you're struggling with, I've probably struggled with and I've probably figured it out. So just pop me an inbox message. That's the best way. And then I can help you with it. Lisa, since last year, you've earned only 33 cents. Yeah, look, the only advice I can give you is be like a dog with a bone, log in multiple times a day, make sure you log into their website, download their app, use their app as well. Some surveys are only on the website, some surveys are only on the app, some are on both. Also, when you have the app, you that can count towards your checklist bonus and the bonuses you can earn. So if you download the Ysense add-on, took me a moment, you got to download the Ysense add-on to your computer and you have downloaded the app and you do certain things, like if you complete 2 surveys, 2 offers in a day, you can earn checklist bonuses. So you can earn a little bonus at the end of every day, which I really, really like. And like I said, with the surveys, you just have to, for a period of time, log on multiple times a day, check the app, check the website, and keep checking and refreshing and keep applying for every single survey. You will be booted out of 90% of them, especially in the beginning. But once you have completed a few, you'll find it getting easier. And also the games are fantastic. Only do the games through the app. You can contact me for more information, but everything I know and all the tips I have are between those 2 posts in all of that. Where do you begin, Caroline? You can sign up here. Oop. I've just added the link to sign up, but then I'm also going to add in 2 more links, which is my review and tips to earn more. And I recommend you read both of those posts before you get started, because it'll tell you what to avoid. There's some stuff that's just plain cuck, like the offers. The offers are mostly crap. So just take notes of the offers that I say, do these ones, don't do these ones, because some of them are going to waste your time. Annalise, at first you're also struggling to use Ysense. I'm assuming that means you're succeeding now. Awesome. Have I ever withdrawn cash from Ysense? Let me go here. I'll share my screen. Share screen. I'll share again. Chrome tab. I'll give you the exact details. So since I joined on the 12th of May 2015, I've earned a lifetime total of $1,959.24. And I have withdrawn, they don't give you a total amount that I've withdrawn. I've withdrawn every single cent that I've earned, except for this $11.63, which I can cash out now. If I want to, I'll just click on cash out and I'll show you here. So these are the different cash out methods. So I've got $11, so I can cash out to PayPal. So yeah, you can see you can cash out $10, $25, $50, $100, or $250. But these, it says I've got insufficient balance because it's $10 and I've got $11. So I can just click on here, get rewarded, and it will pay out to my PayPal. So yes, I've cashed out in 4 ways. I've cashed out to PayPal, I've cashed out to Payoneer, and I've cashed out Amazon gift cards, which I love. I love buying stuff from Amazon. I've also cashed out via Skrill. Don't do that. I don't know if Skrill is a scam or not, but I withdrew once from Skrill, and I can't even. I think it was through Ysense, but I've got a number of different things that pay me internationally. So I I get money in a variety of ways. But I cashed out, and I've got the full details of that Skrill thing is in my review. I can't remember how much money I cashed out, but only about a quarter of my money I received in my bank account in the end. And I sent Skrill an email and I said, like, where's the rest of my money? And they said, no, transactional fees and, stuff is deducted. I'm like, yeah, I understand that. I use PayPal, I use Payoneer. I've used all of these, things for years, but I always get like 99% of my money. And then, yes, there are transactional fees, but I don't get a quarter of my money. I mean, it was something ridiculous, like drawing out $500, $50, and I've got $150 in my bank account. If I draw out $50 through PayPal or through Payoneer, I get like 750 Rand in my bank account. I don't get 100 or 150. So I don't know if that was a once-off glitch with Skrill, but I'm not prepared to do it again and find out. But that's not a YSense thing. YSense paid the full amount into my Skrill. The problem was with Skrill. So please, rather don't use that. Rather go for PayPal, Payoneer, or Amazon, because that I know works. Antoinette, you hit $2 on YSense. Yay! Another $3 and you can Amazon gift card if you want to. Awesome. Annalise, your mindset is you use all the earnings for December so you can buy. Yeah. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Yeah. On the smart Snap and Save YSense. Yeah. And Woohoo. Fantastic. Tanya, your quality score is 133. That's fantastic. That's about the same as mine, I think. So you've been clearly working very hard. Danica, you've earned almost $40 since mid-February. Fantastic. That is awesome. Congratulations. Lisa, I'll continue and see where it's going. Lisa, maybe just inbox me and tell me what you are doing on the app and what's not working and what you're struggling with, and then I can see how I can help you with that. Look, the thing is, it's not for everybody. A lot of the surveys, because the companies are looking for something specific. So, for example, a dog food company won't want me. I've got no dogs. So you'll get the survey, get the initial questions, and I'll get disqualified for that. If they're looking for moms of new babies, my kids are 8 and 10, I'm going to get disqualified. So you're not going to qualify for every single survey. It doesn't work that way. And then, like I say, in the beginning, I think they give preference to longer members like me, and people that have completed more surveys will get preference. So it is going to be a pain in the butt in the beginning. Yeah, Laurie, do that. Just take note with the games. Do not do the games through the office section on the website or through the main Discover section on the app. Don't do it that way. Go, and you can only do it on the app. So when you are on the app, I'll tell you where you go. Let me find my app. And this is important. I had a question about this, and I think I've mentioned it in my review. So you go into the YSense app. I don't think you'll be able to see my screen. Okay, so you go onto the first screen here. I'm just going to try and twist it so you can see it. Not really. You can't really see it. Okay, so that screen, there's a survey available for me. So when you open the app and once you've downloaded it and you've signed in and everything, when you open the app, you come onto a screen that says your surveys, and you'll have all the surveys listed here that are available. You click on it to do it. At the bottom here, you'll see on the left-hand side is surveys. On the right-hand side, you'll see Discover. So you click on Discover. Don't do any of the games in there. At the top right-hand corner, you'll see, on the top left, you'll see I can't really show it. You'll see offers on the left, Playtime Rewards on the right. So you click on that. Then, earn double cents with Playtime. Any new app which you play during the promotional period, March 11th to March 14th, will give you twice the cents for your gameplay. Today's the day to download apps. Okay, so in this main section, this is where it's going to give you a list of all the games that are available for you to download to play. So you need to click through from that game here in your YSense app. When you click it, it takes you to Google Play. From Google Play, you then download the app. If it's your first time doing it, I think once you've downloaded the app, you're going to get a message that says you must agree to be tracked. You must say yes. That is what tracks you and your time for playing the game so that you can earn. You have to click that. You only do that the first time you ever download a game through Ysense. Every other time you can just download, okay? So don't see the game here on Ysense and then go look for it in Google Play and download it. Click from the app to Google Play, then download it. From there, you only have to open the game on your phone. You don't have to go into Ysense and click through. You can just open the game on your phone because you've told it to track you. And then you get paid a certain amount of money for a certain amount of time. So, for example, the first minute you play, so it'll always be the first time you start playing, it'll always pay you for 1 minute. So it'll pay you 2 cents, and of course it's dollars, so it's more like 30 cents or something. So then you'll earn 2 cents for 1 minute. And then after you've played for 1 minute, you'll earn that 1 cent or 2 cents. Then it'll say you will now earn the 2 cents for 2 minutes, and then you'll earn the 2 cents for 3 minutes. And you'll have to play longer and longer to earn. So what I do is I don't actually play the games myself. I download the games. I put those games into a folder on my phone. And I tell my kids, you can play these games on my phone. You're not allowed to download games. You're not allowed to do anything else on my phone, but play from that folder. Then, from within that first screen where you can see the games that are available to download, if you click on the right-hand side, it will take you to a new screen. And this gives a list of all the games you've downloaded to play. And it will tell you how much you can earn in total. So, like, for example, Magic Jigsaw Puzzles, you can earn a total of 111 cents. And it will tell you you've earned 102 cents out of 111. So there's a maximum earning amount for each game. So pay attention to that. And then it'll also tell you at the bottom that you've got to play for 1 hour to earn 3 cents now. But of course the kids are playing it, so you're not doing anything. So, and then once you've completed the earning for each game, that game will still show on here, but it'll show that you've earned the maximum amount. So, and it'll go to the bottom of that list. So yeah, I just go in here every now and then and I see what new games are available. I see if my kids have capped the earning for any game. Then I go and uninstall it and remove it from that folder and I add a new one. Yeah. So that's how to do it. Don't do the games anywhere else. If you go into the Discover section, on the website, they call it Offers, and on the app, they call it Discover. If you go in there and you see games to play through the main Discover section, not the Playtime Rewards, don't do any games through Discover. Don't waste your time. The only thing you must do through Discover ever is surveys. If you see surveys in Discover, you can try for that, but don't do anything else. They've got quizzes and they've got games. They've got sign up for this and go past the free trial. So you got to pay to become a member of something or other to earn. And I don't do that. Yeah, so just watch out for that. Nicolene, PayPal verifies cell phone and email, so both must be verified. Thank you. I mean, I did this, I think in 2012, I did all my PayPal stuff, so my brain doesn't connect. Jordan, Ysense requires a lot of patience to see results. Yeah, it definitely does. Annalise says it's easier to use Ysense on the computer. 100% it is. But for the games, you have to have the app. And also some surveys are only on the app and not on the website. So I usually, when there's a survey available on the app, I usually check, is it also on my laptop? Because I prefer to do it on my laptop. And if it's only on the app, ooh, oh, look at that. That's terrible. I did sign up here and then I had a V. It's so bad. It was supposed to be Control V, by the way, not V. So I'll just add that again. Yeah, so I'm putting the link to sign up there. Laurie, so you need to do it on both computer and phone. Look, you don't have to, But if you want to have the highest earning potential, and if you want access to all of the features, then I recommend that you use the app and you use the website. You can access the website through your phone as well as through the app. So you can do it all on your phone. But I do find sometimes that there are some surveys that get glitchy when I use my phone on the website, not the app. So I prefer to always use my laptop when I do that. Shireen, you've got YSense installed on 3 phones since the 31st of December, $18 and still going. Congratulations. Annalise, you've got Facebook Viewpoints and it pays out $6 a month, but you do absolutely nothing. I've tried that. And you know what? You can't get it anymore. It's like I don't know. They track what you do. It's for something research. I don't know. But I tried it. I tried signing up. I downloaded the app, and they said it's by invite only, and it's closed. So you can't do that. Jordan, you heard about Skrill? Yeah, I don't know what you heard. Oh, there we go. It's a scam. Yeah, I feel it's a total scam. So, I mean, I got scammed as far as I'm concerned. And I mean, they didn't reply to my follow-up email saying, like, I get that there are transaction fees, but, you know, you don't take 95% of it. You take a small little cut like PayPal and Payoneer. So I don't, like I say, YSense is not a scam, but Skrill, I feel, is. They scammed me. So don't use it. Yeah, you saw Skrill on a gambling site. Yeah, look, but I mean, sometimes PayPal is on sites that are gambling or whatever, I think. I don't know. So, yeah. But look, I would just stay away from it. They screwed me, and I can only share from you guys. I can only share with you what my personal experiences are. And my personal experience is that Skrill took like over 500 Rand from me, just like this. And they wouldn't even talk to me about it or tell me. So they said, no, there's transaction fees. So I said, well, could you break that down? And they replied with a copy paste reply, there are transaction fees. I'm like, okay, tell me what the fees were for and what the breakdown is for my $50. And they just wouldn't. So, yeah, I mean, like I say, PayPal and Payoneer charge transaction fees, but you don't feel it. It's such a small amount. Cool. Let's see. Amanda, you love playing games, so this would be awesome. Yeah, I love it as well. So awesome. Lisa, after earning the maximum amount, do you delete the game? Yeah, once I've earned the maximum amount, I uninstall the game from my phone. But on the YSense app, it still shows under your apps, but it shows that everything's completed. So, yeah, I do that. Antoinette, you log in twice a day at the moment. Maybe you'll try an extra login daily. Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, I find sometimes I log in, I look, and there's nothing there. And then I do something else for 5 minutes and I update the page, refresh it. And then suddenly there's like 3 surveys. And that's the thing, is that also each survey has a limit on the amount of people that they will allow to complete the surveys. So the more you log on, if you're quick to get a survey, the better chance you have of getting more surveys. So refreshing it and checking in. The more you check in, the more chance you have. Robin, every bit helps. You're about to cash out $20. It's your birthday. Congrats! Happy birthday for your birthday that's coming up. And yeah, I mean, that's absolutely fantastic. Jordan, can you still get the games via Huawei App Gallery? Because Play Store is not available on Huawei. I don't know. I really don't know. I know some people have commented during the live video that they struggled to get the YSense app on Huawei. So just search for the YSense app. I can't answer that. You can also send a support ticket through to YSense and just check up on that. Annalise, you notice the game stopped paying after a while. Yeah, they do. But you can go check. Everything is in there, so you can see exactly where you are, how often you have to, how long you have to play for, how much you've earned out of the total amount you can earn. So yeah, it's fantastic. Mishka, sometimes on the app you tap the survey button a few times and the survey will pop up. Yeah, fantastic. And like I haven't gone and clicked on that survey, after the live video is finished, I might go there and it suddenly disappeared because, like I say, they only have a certain amount of people that can fill in each survey. So if you take too long and you don't click on it and do it now, it might be gone. So yeah, that's one of the tips. Be quick. Yeah. Awesome. I think that's it for today. Oh, it's school holidays next week. Do I have a banner for that? No, I don't. Okay. So I don't know when everybody else's schools are breaking up, but my kids break up on Friday next week. And I don't know what happened to the first term. I know I had a bug and I did a lot of pooping, but besides that, like everything just whizzed by. I mean, it feels like yesterday I was getting prepared to send my kids to school for the first time this year, and it's gone already. So yeah, next week, Friday, they're going to break up, and then we're going to get in the car. We're going to go to my parents at their farm in Swellendam. It's going to be fantastic. So I don't know, has anybody got plans for the holidays? Robin, yours also break up next week, and you wish you lived by the beach. Well, I live by the beach, and I'm going to Swellendam where there's no beach. But we've got 2 dams there. We've got a swimming pool. We've got lots of stuff. So it's going to be very nice. And we'll only go, I don't know, we'll probably go for a couple of days. What I usually do is I go there with my kids for a couple of days, and then I leave without my children. And then my parents bring my kids back a couple of days later. So I'm going to have a break. I love it. And at least it went so fast. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even realize it was breakup day, but I suppose it's nearly Easter. So, whew. Pleasure, Jordan. Great live. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, it's been a very fast first term. Amanda, you can't wait. You love having your kids at home. Antoinette, oh, it's your daughter's 16th birthday. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Congratulations. I bet that's going to be interesting. I can't imagine my kids being 16 years old. They are 10 and 6. But, it flies. And Elise, you'll be giving birth during the holidays. Yay, congratulations. Awesome. Robin, you wanted to go away, but with the petrol price increasing, you're a bit nervous to travel. Yeah, I don't even know. Somebody said to me that they think the petrol price is going to go up to something like 40 Rand a litre this year. So by the end of this year, and I'm like, that is absolutely insane. Like I told the guy at the petrol station the other day, I said, next time you see me, I'm going to be coming past waving from my bicycle. I can't afford to put petrol anymore. It's absolutely crazy. Anyway. Chloe. Yeah, I love school holidays. I love just winding down a bit, the best part for me is breakup day, turning off my alarm clock. So I don't have to get up and rush in the mornings. It's going to be great. Caroline, you're going to spend time with your kids, bake, cook, and have lots of fun. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what I do. What? Robin, next month, it's increasing to 40 Rand a litre. I better get my car sold now when someone will still buy cars. Get myself a big bicycle. I'll have to put a trailer on the back for my kids. I'm going to be petting school. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, you're going to be looking after the baby brother. Yeah, that sounds amazing. It's also my birthday coming up. On the 2nd of April, I turn 43. And you know what? I love my 40s. It's so fantastic. So I'm looking forward to my birthday. Cool. Robin, that's what you heard. You don't know how true it is. You're hoping it's fake news. I hope it's fake news. I mean, I heard it was going up to 40 Rand litre by the end of this year. That's what they say somebody predicted. But I mean, the end of next month, maybe I won't be making it to my parents next week. Anyway, Larry, yes, no alarm clock. Yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. Cool. So, Larry, congratulations. I have chosen you as my winner of the Nova chocolate hamper. please just send me an inbox message with your email address so that I can get everything arranged and contact you via email. Please note, after my live video, I go have a nice bubble bath, and then I go and fetch my kids from school, and I go into weekend mode. So I often only reply by Monday morning, but I will get back to you as soon as possible. So you are our winner of the Nova Chocolate Hamper. Congratulations. Jordan, bicycles are the way. Kill two birds with one stone. My weight loss is going to go up a notch when I'm cycling my kids to school. Definitely, I'm going to save a fortune and lose weight. Watch this space, ladies. I'm going to be super skinny soon. Amanda, you drive an Uno and you want to get rid of it for so long, but now you think you must hang tight because it's light on fuel. Oh, yes, fantastic. I've got a Toyota Corolla, and it's quite light on fuel. It's not too bad. So, yeah. Jordan, you're happiest in your 40s. Isn't it amazing? Like when I was a kid, it's like 40 is like nearly dead. It's so old. And when I was 20, it's like 40 is pretty old. When I was 30, it's like it's still quite old. Now that I'm 40, I'm like, I'm in the peak of my life. This is the moment. These are the years. 20s were nothing. I think you get so much more content, happier with yourself, more sure of yourself. You don't care what people think. It's so liberating and so nice. And yeah, I might be wrinklier, I might be chubbier, but I'm happier than when I was skinny and wrinkle free and looking all fresh. So yeah, I think it's fantastic. Cool. I think that's it. I'm just checking. Yippee, thank you. It is an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for taking part. Thank you to everybody for joining. Unfortunately, I can only choose one winner. I wish I could send you guys all a hamper of Nova chocolates, but that doesn't happen. Sorry, there can only be one. And this week it's Laurie. Caroline, you're hoping this petrol thing is fake news. Oh, I hope so too. Yeah, confidence comes with age. Yeah, that's fantastic. I had a live video with Lauren, I think it was 3 weeks ago or so. And we were talking about this thing about when women hit their 40s and how you just kind of come into your own. And she was saying that there's a survey done on women. I can't remember exactly what the ages were, but apparently women are like the happiest between 60 and 80 or something. I know it was 80. And I think the prime age of happiness for women is 82 years old. Could you imagine that it just gets better and better until you hit 82? That's your peak. It's like I'm feeling pretty cool about getting wrinkly and getting old now because I know that it just goes up from here. Fantastic. Cool, everybody. Have a fantastic weekend. Yeah, and I'll catch up with you next week. Great stuff. Thank you all for being here. Bye.